Being that you're watching this video, it is likely that you or someone you love is struggling with an addiction. If you're the addict, you may still be in the earlier stages of the addiction. You still have a job, you haven't yet got into trouble with the law, your relationships are still intact, and your health is not a big concern. Death is not yet right around the corner. Despite this, the effects of your addiction are noticeable for anyone who's paying attention. Your mind is consumed by your need for your next drink, drug, sexual encounter, or visit to the casino. Your job productivity is being impacted somewhat, and you're growing more and more distant from your family and from those that love you. As the addiction progresses, your health becomes a big concern, and your job will likely be on the line. If you're the family of an addict, the addict's actions and behaviors are causing you and your family tremendous amount of distress and agony. His behaviors may be affecting everyone in the family a different way, but everyone is being affected. It's likely that divisions are beginning to form in the family, as everyone has their own opinion what to do and what not to do. Without even realizing it, many of your well-intended actions and behaviors are most likely enabling the addict to continue his or her destructive lifestyle. Although the reason you're doing these things is to prevent the addict from ending up in jail, in the street, or just simply to avoid confrontation. You may be wondering, why can't he just stop? Doesn't he realize that he's destroying his life and ours? Doesn't she realize that our children are growing up without a mom? Doesn't she feel bad? If you're the addict, you're probably asking yourself, why can't I just stop? I've tried so many times, and yet I was never successful. Why can't I feel normal without my addiction? The answer to these questions is that the nature of the disease of addiction is such that it does not allow the addict to stop. The addict simply cannot stop. This doesn't mean that it's okay for the addict to do as he's doing, and it definitely doesn't give him a free pass to do as he pleases. But it does mean that the addict is unable to stop by himself. Fortunately though, there is a way for the addict to take control of the addiction and to get his life back on track. And that is to reach out to others for help. An experienced professional can help you get your life back on track, can help you create a new life for yourself, one in which you will not need drugs, alcohol, sex, or gambling to feel normal. As odd as this may sound, addicts don't use or engage in addictive behaviors to get high. They do these things to feel normal. It may not have started this way. It may have been simple peer pressure, trying to fit into the crowd. But today, that's not the reason you're continuing to do these things. In every addiction, there is always an underlying emotional pain, whether it's unresolved trauma, low self-esteem, or an inability to express emotions, to name just a few. As the saying goes, the addiction is not the original problem. It was the wrong solution to the original problem. For the family, with proper support, guidance, and therapy, you can learn how to live a relatively normal life despite the addiction. Equally important, you can learn how to help your son, daughter, spouse, sibling, parent, whoever the loved one may be, begin their process of recovery. Treating an addiction is a very complicated matter. It is one which requires specific skills, expertise, patience, and understanding. These are the ingredients which I offer to my clients. You're in a very difficult and trying situation, and I know that it's almost impossible to picture a bright and happy future. But don't give up. There is hope. I encourage you to contact me today so together we can begin the journey of recovery.